We became friends first.
We fell in love and got married.
And now we're starting a family together.
Hey guys, thank you for all the love and support and just being amazing. Everybody has been so positive and even asking how I'm doing, and some people, don't even know me, and everybody's concerned, and I think that's so awesome. So first off, before I get started, I just want to say thank you guys. This whole journey has been incredible. I've been, a lot of people are like, where has she been? I've been kind of hiding a little bit because I'm sleep deprived and taking care of a baby now. So my time isn't, I don't have that much time. Normally only have like 2 hours in between naps to get things done. Lawson's 2 weeks old already. He weighed 7 pounds, 13 ounces. He was almost 8 pounds. He was actually a big baby, which I can believe it because my belly was getting big. If I sound like I'm, Lawson's kind of waking up, I think I might be waking him up a little bit. So, but to speed it up, so we don't have a crying baby in the background, to talk about my surgery, the C-section went great. The only thing I didn't like was being numb, knowing that your feet you're telling your feet to move and you can't move them. That is weird. And I think that gave me a little bit of anxiety and he was stuck actually on my side. So I'm glad I didn't have the aversion done, because my doctor came in the room and was like, half my forearm was in your stomach trying to get him out. But besides that, the surgery went well. Jeff was a champ. He held him because I was getting anxiety and felt like I couldn't do it. Hang on, guys. I have to make sure he has a pacifier. So during the surgery, I can't see anything because there's a tarp. And I'm like, Jeff, is he here yet? Because I can feel him just pulling and my body just like moving. And Jeff's like, no, not yet. And I'm sure he took a picture because he's like, half your insides were out. But Jeff was so awesome. Jeff made me so calm. He was holding my hand through the whole thing, talking to me. I was so loopy. I was just like, I could take a nap right now. That's how I felt. And yeah, I can't say anything bad about it. My staples are out. My incision doesn't look bad at all. Everything looks great. So I'm happy about the C-section, which I know I was worried about that before. Okay guys, so I had to take a little detour. This is what it's like now. I have to breastfeed him, so obviously, because he was crying, because he's probably hungry. But I don't even remember where I was at. I guess I will start at how I was feeling after the hospital. So I was talking about the C-section. All that was great. The hospital stay was great. The day I was in the hospital 4 days, the day that I found out I was leaving to come home, I almost cried because I loved the nurses so much. They took such good care of me. I loved all of them. They really showed me how to breastfeed. I didn't even know how to breastfeed. And Lawson is latching on, which is good. I was worried about that. And speaking of breastfeeding, Lawson is keeping me, I guess, in shape, because whenever I left for the hospital, I was like 170, 172. I'd gained like maybe 42 pounds. I can't really remember. And now I'm down to 147. So I think it's all the breastfeeding I'm doing, because, I am doing it around the clock. But anyways, so when I got home at first, and this is me just being honest, I'm telling you guys how I really feel. I'm not sugarcoating anything. This is just me talking how I talk to my girlfriends. So when I got home at first, being in the hospital, it's the most amazing experience. You have your baby comes out, you're holding your baby, you're in the hospital, you feel safe. You come home with this human and that you've been carrying around for 9 months, and it's just like, what do I do? That's how I felt. I cried every single morning that I woke up, because at night I couldn't sleep. I've had kind of like a nervous stomach, just because you don't know if you're doing something right. You wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, what is that? Does he have the blanket over his face? Why is he screaming? Why won't he stop crying? Things like that. Each cry you kind of hear is a little different. Some cries are a little bit harder. That's how I feel like I know he has gas. Lately he's been getting that a lot. That stresses me out a little bit because it's constant screaming, and I'm trying to solve the problem, and I feel like as a mom you should know what to do and you feel lost. It's an adjustment. It's a big adjustment. I don't think I realized how hard it was going to be. I think I was more worried about, my pregnancy, my leg hurts, this, that, and the other. Pregnancy was nothing compared to this. I think a lot of times too, your hormones get out of whack, like I think mine are, because I'll cry at anything. Me and Jeff were watching the news, and this boy saw another boy in his class. He would only have a fruit cup because he was homeless and didn't have food. And so he told his mom to pack a lunch for this kid. And me and Jeff start crying, both of us. I think he's got some of my, I think my hormones are rubbing off on him because we were both crying. It's just, you think about things a lot different. I don't like getting in the car and driving. It makes me nervous having him with me. I think a lot of things that you're used to, you can't just get up and go. You can't just go to a restaurant and sit. You have to plan everything accordingly. You have to make sure, I need to make sure before I leave here I have him fed. Do I have all the diapers ready? Do I have a diaper bag? Speaking of, I have a story. I went to his first doctor's appointment and I was emotional. Oh, I was so emotional. I cried on the way to the doctor's office. I cried in the doctor's office. He goes, how's Lawson doing? How are you doing? And as soon as he asked me how I was doing, I was like, I'm so a mess. And I just start crying, and he's giving me tissues. And Jeff, I didn't bring a diaper bag because we live right by the doctor's office. And Jeff's like, you didn't bring a diaper bag? And I'm like, no, I thought we were going down the street. And I've only brought 2 pacifiers. Both pacifiers fell out of his mouth. So then he's crying at the doctor's office, and I'm like, I'm a bad parent. I'm already bad. And so yeah, that's my first doctor's visit. That will be very memorable because I know the doctor was like, this girl is crazy. She is like so lost. And Jeff was just like, you need to like straighten up, love. Yeah, it's kind of been a roller coaster of emotions. Like I said, I think it's because you're sleep deprived. You're just sitting in your house, your apartment, feeding all the time, around the clock. And it's a special time. It's a bonding time. I'm not saying anything's bad. I'm just saying it's an adjustment, and it's definitely something to get used to because I'm used to having my freedom. And now it's like booking airline tickets. You have to add him on it. It's a lot. So nothing bad. This is just how I'm feeling. And I've texted my girlfriends from home who have kids. And I'm like, is this normal how I'm feeling? And all of them are like, oh my gosh, yes. All of us felt this way. You just have to get past the first 6 weeks. And it's fine. You get on a schedule, everything will be a lot better. You'll be happier, he'll be happier. And like I said, I got my mom coming today, and my mom's like, oh, we're getting him on a schedule. I need that support. I've been feeling homesick lately. I get emotional thinking about it. Hang on. You get emotional thinking about it because you need your family, you need your friends, you need that support. It makes the whole process easier. It's a lot, and it's adjustment. And these are happy tears, they're not bad tears. But the reason why I am doing this and saying this, because there might be some moms, some that I read on my Instagram, that were like, we're a day apart. I'm this, that, and other. And I'm sure you probably feel the same way, some people who maybe don't live close to family, or maybe people who do have, a support system. They're probably like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what that feels like because I have that, It's just all I'm saying is it's a change and adjustment. And it'll work out, it'll be good, but I think right now my hormones are crazy, and I think I'm crazy, and I think Lawson's great, and Jeff is so amazing with him. Oh my gosh, if I didn't have Jeff, I'd be cuckoo. He helps me out a lot. So since I'm, breastfeeding and stuff, Jeff, he's out running errands that I send him. I'm like, I need you to do this. It's really sweet. The other day, he knew, I'm not even gonna, well, actually, I'll just say it. Your nipples get sore and they get raw, that I needed this nipple cream, and they gave it to me at the hospital, and it is amazing stuff. And Jeff just went out of his way and got me this cream. And so, like, things like that, like he's out today just running around trying to get things for us, get groceries because my mom's coming. So basically, he's taking my part in doing all that, plus his stuff, So we're a team. We're trying to work things out, so we coordinate. Sometimes if, like the other day, I was like, I need to go mail something. And he's like, okay, I'll go watch him just so you can get out and get some air. So that's kind of how we do things. And so since Lawson was quiet and sleeping, I called Louie and I was like, we got time. Let's hurry up, do this YouTube, because it's not like before when we have hours. I have to work around baby Laws. So guys, that's a little bit of an update about what's going on. I'm sorry, I was all over the place, but I have so little time. So hopefully next week Jeff's with me and we can do this YouTube together. Who knows? I just have to, like I said, I have to work around Lawson. And again, I want to thank everybody for all, just the positive comments, like, get well, encouraging me. If I offended you on this YouTube episode, I'm sorry. This is just how I'm feeling. This is how I've talked to my girlfriends, how I've called and talked to them. I feel like since I've been doing this almost a year, I feel like I kind of connect with you guys too, and you guys kind of open up to me about how you're feeling. And it's nice to see other, even grandmas saying, oh my gosh, I felt that way 40 years ago, or people who just had kids. It's not easy, and I'm not someone to be like, oh yay, I feel awesome, this is how it is. But no, this is a reality. This is how it's like being home after a baby. And I'm sure you guys appreciate more of the realness than me sitting here saying, oh, everything's all gravy, and rainbows and unicorns and all that stuff. So it's not, it's an adjustment, and it's hard, and I'm just being open and honest, and that's just me. That's how I am. And like I said, I'm sorry if some people are mad at me for, expressing, maybe I expressed too much, but this is how I'm feeling right now, and this is where I'm at. This is the state of my mind right now. So I hope you guys have a great week. And like I said, maybe next week Jeff and I will be together. If not, it'll be me. Maybe you can get Jeff's side, actually. Yeah. Maybe you get Jeff's point of view, because Jeff's been a champ.